I can see it coming. I fight the fire with fire. There's something in the water coming alive. Jump before I fall into pieces now. Just a simple warning to let me down. There's something in the water coming alive.
Report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is infirmary. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
This is not about shilling your S-Coin. I swear, man, it's like, why can't you just be happy about the TA, the charts, the candles? The heart and soul of this channel is not crypto. The heart and soul of this channel is not stocks. This channel is not precious metals or commodities. It is technical analysis.
Is that a joint? I mean, it's legal, right? Become going to the moon.
Hey, traders.
Happy $60,000 Bitcoin to you. Happy Saturday. Hopefully it's warm where you are, or I don't know. It's like 77 degrees Fahrenheit here, so it's like beautiful. Went out for a little bit, but schedule changed, and here I am. And missed a greater part of the pump that was really early in the morning, at least in the U.S. And we just had 4 hours indecision, and now 4 hours of, wow, about to close at the highest level of all time on the 4-hour chart, right? 4-hour candle. We got 14 minutes till that close. Give me a decibel check as we play the Black Plasma Hate Song remix. Very good. And altcoins across the market are doing things. Look at the historical price action correlation. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, Audio's
straight
good.
down, straight up, straight down, straight
Too
up,
loud?
straight
Okay.
down,
Nerds ready?
straight up, straight down.
Yeah, I never know. Like, because sometimes they'll have it at these decibel levels, and then people complain that they can't even hear it. That's right, Steve Johnson. That's right. Nice in Shelby County. So pretty crazy, this little 4-hour channel we had that was so well respected. You broke out, then you kind of back tested, and now you're engulfing. Are you break hooking going off of this channel you were in? That's pretty amazing. I mean, that's incredible, man. So clearly there's nothing here but psychological resistance. There's nothing here but a measured move that is just upon us. We are so close, man. So close. Let's bring it up. Let us bring it up, because this is one that, hey, you know, people were scared, but at the beginning of the month, but who's scared now, right? I mean, you understand, right here, okay? This is Bitcoin, March 5th, right? The momentum was shifting, right? There was hidden bullish divergence. You just, all right, you were creating a valley above the 200 moving average, and it was like, all right, let's just set our stop below the wicks, below all of that structure, right? The little mini structure, and let's see how it goes, right? And if it, you know, we knew that there were harmonics and the idea of it, but like, if we're in really bullish conditions and this was a pause in the trend, this was it. This was the time to enter, right? And it wasn't just Bitcoin, right? It was Ethereum, a bunch of other alts, a bunch of other coins, all right? So March 5th, and here we are. It is now March 13th, and then, lo and behold, we're almost there, man. All right? You never got stumped out, and you're at the entry. You got multiple re-entries, right? And here we are. We're just, what, like, I don't know. We're like $900 away from, or maybe not, like $700 away from the target. We're almost there, man. We're almost there, so patience on this one. Gonna have to adjust this for a second. So you think we'll get there? I mean, being above 60,000, being such psychological resistance, and if this holds like this, I mean, what's stopping it from going to $65,000? All right, let's look at fib extensions here, which didn't we talk about? We deleted the fib extensions because I wanted to show the channel, because when you start doing Fibonacci and channels and horizontal line resistance points, right, it just starts becoming way too busy on the chart for the viewer. So like, you have to pick, and I can always just go between charts and stuff, but look, you know, look, high, too low. For Fibonacci, 1272 is $62,585. 1414 is $64,764. The golden mean ratio, the 1618, is $67,000. $67,894. That happens to line up with a 2618 fib extension if you anchored from the high here to the low. Okay, now 66 to 67,000 is that confluence area of fib extensions on different anchor points on tops, different tops, but the same bottom. So that would probably be it. I mean, 66 to 67K. Or you could say, all right, well, I mean, that's all you have, man. You have psychological resistance of 65K, but if you're talking about Fibonacci, this would be it right here. Something we need to look at, all right, chat? We need to look at this. This is a big deal. You're approaching a very major monthly log scale golden mean ratio, I believe. Monthly log scale. Here it is, chat. Oh my God. You are getting closer and closer. What is the $61,421? All All right, what is that? How do we get that? You're in log scale. You anchored from that all-time high from December 2017 to the December of 2018 low, high to low. That's how we got it. We're almost there, man. I don't know why we wouldn't get to $61,421. Look at this, man. Look what happened. You broke out in July. You back tested in August. You back tested again in September. Then you bullishly engulfed in October, and every single month has been green. Everyone so far. RSI continuing to climb on the monthly, 91.73. Getting closer and closer to all-time highs. You're not there yet, though. You're not there yet. There's more room to run. Obviously, we're right now the highest level of positive momentum in history on the monthly, of course. You know, not even a question. So there you have, and the measured move. Come on, the measured move of the log scale symmetrical triangle, just above that, around 66K. That was the measured move before the breakout, during the breakout, during the back test, during the engulfing, and until now, right? It's been there for how long? Very good, man. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. How could you not be happy or satisfied? If you checked your portfolio today, it's unreal. All right, just wanted to get that out of the way because, you know, people might, it's so easy to forget about the monthly and stuff when you're zoomed in, looking at the 4 hour and daily and stuff. So we got 8 minutes to your 4 hour close, and you got altcoins across the board up substantially. I mean, some more than others, right? Or mana needs to be talked about. Let me find that chart real quick, okay? And let's also pay homage to the fact that, remember yesterday, it was too early to call bearish divergence. It was too early, man. It was like, who knows what could happen on this candle today. You got 24 hours when we're looking at it. And that's what I'm saying, man. You can't count on it until more data is presented. The data presented is a breakout to all-time highs. Okay, parabolic trend is intact. Beautiful, man. Very, very good. All right, let's see this. Which one was it? Which one was I looking at? Was it Binance? Yeah, I think it was Binance. Binance. Oh god, the Stream Elements is just a joke now. What happened to them?
Seriously, Mitch. I just managed to shift my attention from the charts to my homework, and then you decide to start streaming. Haha, just kidding. Happy to see you smile.
Jimmy, thanks for the 690. I really appreciate it, and sorry for being a distraction. I mean, I'm like, what? Who can? It's really tough to focus on anything but charts. I mean, like, I'm trying to focus on, you know, getting my kitchen redone and all that, and it's like, no, man, like, no, like, so he was late and he has stuff going on, my contractor, and it's like, we'll just meet tomorrow then, because I'm not gonna like wait around while this is happening and not know when I can stream. So just screw it. So yeah, in the end, I mean, because I didn't revisit it again, but look at this. I mean, look how you had hidden bullish divergence, then triple MACD hidden bullish divergence. That was beautiful, man, on mana. So it got as high as $1.19.5. Let's go back to Bitcoin because it's at all-time highs right now. 6 minutes to your 4 hour close. So you are bullishly break cooking going off the channel. The channel you're in is amazing, dude. Yeah, dude. Yep. One more. Of course it does that. Why does it do that? So annoying. 60,840 right there. Highest level of all time. Glad to be here for some of that. You know, I hate that I missed some of it. But hey, at least it's still climbing. And oh wow, it's over, chat. It's over. It's over. There are no more. There are no more of these. The last one just sold. Guy All just sold it or bought this 6-7 minutes ago. Jesus Chimes. Officially retired NFT. 5 of 5. It's done, dude. So thanks so much, Guy All, Nicolau, Adon, Kyle Smile, and P Money for the warm welcome to the NFT world. Thank you so much. We got Shaylin working on another one right now. It's going to be better than this one. I mean, not better. It's going to be amazing, just different. As amazing, just different. We did it, man. So, thank y'all for all the support. It's unbelievable. All right, 1 Ethereum each. See how it goes. All right. Yes, I know everyone wants to make NFTs. All right, I get it. Everyone wants in on it. The train. Believe me, I understand. It's just I'm just getting my feet in. Okay, that's like it. You know, like I've been in the NFT game 3 days now. Calm down. Everyone, just calm down. All right. I just want to enjoy it and relax and just take advantage and have fun. Take advantage of the cool stuff and just see how it is. And there's so much opportunity. Like Rareable's cool, but man, you know what's really cool? Decentraland. I love how, what is it, a day or two after this NFT gets put in Decentraland, we get the pump. But obviously it has nothing to do with it.
And maybe let me know if it's directly correlated to the Bitcoin price. THX, love your work. CWRK Currency Works Incorporated.
Jay, please read the description below if you're going to request assets. Thanks so much for the 10 Canadian super chat. No, but like, I just love NFTs. In Decentraland, Watch the Suit owns a parcel of land, and one of the owners of the NFT has displayed on Watch the Suit's land this NFT framed. It's crazy, man. But he couldn't do that without the permission of the owner of the NFT. And inside Decentraland, you can click on the NFT, and it'll take you to the website where it is. It's just, we live in a new world. And someone have an article, Patreon want to post the article about like what's going on in Decentraland right now with how much money is millions of dollars being spent on like virtual real estate. Oh my God. And wow, is that the casing? All right, so we have a metalsmith in our community. His name's Zeke, and he's been working diligently on a build out for a coin, a mid-trade TA coin that will be gold, silver, and platinum. Look at this. He just posted this. So this is the 3D, but this is what it will look like when it is minted as gold, silver, or platinum. How about that? Unbelievable. Thanks, Zeke, man. I cannot wait to see what these look like. Unreal, dude. So, he'll be eventually sending me out a trial of them so I can look at them for quality assurance, quality tests, and if I like them and stuff, then we'll start selling them, or we'll start, doing that thing where everyone will have access to it. Hey, man, we can NFT those coins. So 1 minute, chat. 1 minute till your 4-hour close. It'll be the highest 4-hour close of all time. In no man's land. I mean, there's nothing but psychological resistance points and a few Fibonacci nodes upon us. So enjoy it. A little overbought in the 4-hour, whatever, right? Daily, just barely starting to get into overbought territory. Positive moment building. No threat of bearish divergence yet. This could just be another big markup. We don't know.
Speaking of online real estate, can you take a look at OpenFi and NASDAQ? Thank you for all you do, man.
Robert, please read the description below if you're going to request assets. Like, I was like telling someone that just tip to read the description below before they contribute for a request, and then it seems like you maybe didn't. So yeah, it's $20 minimum for any request at all times now, forever, like until the insanity dies down. All right, because we'll get an influx of 1 million requests one day, and then some days it's slow like this, where it's okay, but again, man, precedence happens. So thanks for the 1,260 here on a Saturday, a beautiful Saturday. I mean, this is the most beautiful Saturday of the entire year so far where I live. So there it is. There it is. 4-hour candle close, highest level ever. Let's now maybe we back test the channel again or something. This will be the first candle close above 60,000. So there's always a chance this 4-hour candle could go back test 60K to regard it as support, right? There's nothing wrong with that. It wouldn't be weird. It could happen, man. So even if it engulfed just now. But it is your first 4-hour candle close above 60K. I mean, I think that's spectacular. So, hey, right? What was it, man? Was it a bearish cipher or was it a bull pull bull flag?
Can we look at stake? Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you, Joe. Yeah, watch the suit. It says Decentraland building coordinates 63 minus 118. That's right. If you want to go visit his land with the NFT artwork, it's there. 63 minus 118. So bull pull bull flag, you know, the measure moves up at like $2,200 or around there. And you just got to wonder, we just now officially at that 786 and broken through it. So I get the hidden bullish divergence, right, argument. I guess it stayed valid. It just extended on a little bit longer to maybe make people discouraged or to get them out or something. Maybe that happened, but
you must have just changed min, my bad. CWRK
it's been like a month.
Bitcoin price.
Definitely been like a month or 6 weeks of that new change. Thank you, Jay. But yeah, we'll look at it. All right, so I mean, for Ethereum, I mean, there's another target to be hit. You know, there was a chart of this inverse head and shoulders or whatever, and the last target is at like 2,200 anyway. So we have not made all-time highs. You have not even attempted 2K again. I think you will at this point. Now you could come back, test 1872 that was once resistance, and a new resistance again March 10th. Could back test that before going higher or not, right? It's just depending on what Bitcoin does. Look at this huge engulfing candle being painted right now. We have less than 4 hours until this is a confirmed bullish engulfing candle. And the beauty is on Ethereum, you're not even close to overbought, right? You're sitting at 62.58. That is perfect conditions for higher prices if market participants will it. There's really, yeah, the argument could be made for hidden bearish divergence at some point, like if it makes a lower high than 1957. But again, the argument's really tenuous to say that buyers are exhausted in any capacity right now on Ethereum. It could go much higher. All right, let's just see what happens. But it was all about Bitcoin. Like, will Bitcoin be able to rally and keep going? It has, and it is. So this is great for the altcoins. That's kind of like the story.
Thank you.
Wow. Blue Point, did you take your meds today?
Noise!
Obviously not.
Wasn't sure if I could throw another 10 or needed to do 20.
Yeah, you can string it,
but
Robert. Yeah, you can string it. If you tip 10, you
take a
can
look
just
at
tip
them,
another 10.
I'd
That's fine. You don't have to tip
appreciate
20 on
embarrassed
top of the 10.
smiling
Not at all.
face.
It's crazy. But dude, I mean, like, dude was spammed about Zilliqa. It's like, yeah, Zilliqa was so educational, man. Like, that was so good for patrons, right? We talked about, and I'm not going to look at it right now because that would be like getting into the spammer. But we'll look at it maybe later for educational purposes for everyone to be like, oh, yeah, for sure. You become more learned. Just like, I mean, it's just very similar to what Ethereum did. Remember that time that Ethereum had an old all-time high around 1386 to 1420? And then created more resistance in January, and then we back tested it in late February, and then it held as support, then you engulfed bullishly, and then now look at us. Now look at it. Yeah, what was once resistance is support. It's not about the breakout, but it is all about the correlation after the breakout, and also daily candle closes, where the candles close, not what happens intraday, like on this day with the bullish hammer February 28th, right? Where the price went all the way down to 1295 before it rallied, and we closed above the old 2018 high, not 2017. Ethereum topped out in 2018, where Ethereum or Bitcoin in 2017, or when in Bitcoin back in the old cycle, topped out in December, like December 17th or something. So anyway, great stuff for Ethereum. We can go to Litecoin that, interestingly, was doing amazing while yesterday, while everything was kind of sliding and not doing well, including Bitcoin, just kind of like meh. And you gotta love this on the daily. Look how you kind of fell out of that parabolic trend line or whatever. Look how you just kept skating along it, and now you're back in it. That's pretty phenomenal. This also is not at its high point. It's not even close to all-time highs, but you know, it's similar to what Ethereum's doing in its performance, at least since the sell-off and the new rally. So getting near that 52-week high, where you think, hey, the third target of the trade setup still active, 254. We haven't hit it yet. We're so close. But hey, great news. You hit the 228. Man, 4 hour. I'm just saying, man. We're at it. But how can it dump if Bitcoin keeps pumping, right? I mean, we're at that PCZ. There's certainly absolutely no bearish divergence at the PCZ. So the argument is weaker for this harmonic. When you got the macro kind of going nuts in price discovery, that's also bad for this pattern. So maybe you get some consolidation here. You get a little reaction here, but it doesn't mean that it's all over for Litecoin, especially the fact that the macro is doing so well. There's no help on the oscillators. That's it. I mean, like, you need the oscillators to be showing buyer exhaustion at this PCZ, at this critical resistance. And that was one side for the bears, was you've got that actual ice line from history, and you can clearly see the correlation Valentine's Day and today. So this could just, without the buyer exhaustion being real, this could easily just break 228 and eventually run to 52-week highs, especially if Bitcoin keeps doing what it's doing. All right, so you're there. But this was just so we've had this plotted for a while, right? I mean, down here where XABCD, it was lagging behind Bitcoin and Ethereum's potential harmonics, right? XABCDs, you finally got there, and still underperforming both of them. All right, very, very nice. Just look at this chart, Chad. Bitcoin is at its highest level of all time as I'm speaking to you. And here we go. We're gonna just do it. We're just gonna plot it.
Happy Saturday. Bet BTC not a bat.
What's up, JR? Who could be wanting to look at a BTC pair on a day like this? Thanks, dude, for the 20. We'll look at it for sure. Let me, it's just 65K, right? The fives and the zeros. I think that's been serving us quite well as guidelines, right? Checkpoints in the stormy desert, right? The sandstorm, the Darude sandstorm on the way up, without any support resistance from history to help us, to guide us. We have the fives and the zeros. And you can't tell me, man, the 30s, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, this haven't been very well respected. I'm talking they've been, some of them just been acting as support resistance, you know. So very good. I mean, that's technically your next target, 65K. Unless you're talking about, again, shorter term Fibonacci high to low. We also know 61,420 is that golden mean ratio on the monthly. Okay. So live price action stream, very good. Let's see, really tough juggling and managing requests on streams like this because I'm live so early and I don't want there's a lot of people, there's people watching that are watching the sole intent of monitoring Bitcoin and what it's doing. It just makes requests tougher. It's not your normal 5 o'clock stream or 6 o'clock stream, you know. So Andreas, thank you. Super chat. Man, sleep's been getting wrecked lately, up and down. I'm awake, I'm asleep, I'm awake, I'm asleep. What time is it? Alright, 60,900 for the first time just now. And climbing. But I'm really excited about the alert going off on this 100% measured move of the consolidation structure that Bitcoin had been in. since February 23rd all the way to the end when it finally actually broke out the date of March 8th. So it was 2 weeks. It was like 2 weeks of consolidation opportunity.
Johnson super chatted $80.19. We love you.
Andreas, thanks so much for the 100 Canadian dollar super chat. Much love, dude.
Reflecting on all of the bearish days the past couple years. Delayed gratification at its finest. Tonight is a new moon BTW.
Is that a joint?
Thank you, Timbo, for the new moons. Thank you, dude. Yeah, right. When you're at the top of the mountain, right? Oftentimes you'll think about where you were when you were at the lowest of the low of the valleys. And normally it feels so good, like, and you think, could you have even made it to the top of the mountain without being at the lowest low of the valley? Maybe not, right? I think that goes for everyone, man. We're about to be, there it is, 61,000 for the first time ever. Boom. Did it, man. 61K. Phenomenal. And climbing. Well, I mean, at least on Binance, it hit over 61K. But yeah, man, like that's the worst things that happen in our lives that we don't know at the time often set us up for the best outcome in the end, right? Here we are all together. Pretty amazing. But the altitude, man, it is hard, kind of hard to breathe up here, isn't it? Might need a spacesuit or something.
Your prediction for 0.076 on bet was dang near spot on. I got out at 0.072 for a few tendies. Thanks for all you do, sir.
I mean, calling it. It's just it was a critical area. It was a target with, I think, Fibonacci, right? I mean, it's not me calling. None of this stuff is me calling it. This is just me trying to identify what things are going on in the chart, right? Things that I learned from people much smarter than me. So I'm not really ever making calls. I'm just trying to apply traditional technical analysis to these assets on a non-traditional market. So whatever. I'm not. That's as far as it goes, right?
Like. Peace.
So Dow Jones, thank you for the 5. All right, thank you, dude. So we're just sitting at all-time highs right now, man. This is like we're just monitoring the live price action at 61,100 plus on Binance, on Tether right now, and climbing. Oh, why not Haze? I mean, we can play the actual Haze song too. Sure, if you want, absolutely. Why not, man? We played the remix. All right, dang, dude, 61,150 on Coinbase. We're about to hit the target, dude. First target, finally, after 2 weeks, right? Is it even 2 weeks? Nah, dude. Not even. Like, oh, close to 2 weeks. All right, like 13 days, 12, 13 days. There you go. If you want your Haze song, you now have your real Haze song. Okay. Haze for horses. Popular demand, man. We're gonna make it, chat. But I mean, price discovery mode active again. You have no idea when this thing's gonna top out. But at least we know a target is coming. 61,200 right there. I think first time ever.
BTC all-time highs and Hawkeye game coming up.
Oh yeah, Iowa. We were like Iowa. Oh, Bama's playing right now, playing Tennessee. So, but I think Tennessee was like projected to win. They were not sure what the score is now. Oh wow, dude, it's a close one, and there's like no time left. Holy crap! 71-68 with 16 seconds left. Oh my God, let's go, Bama. They're about to win the semifinal game. Let's go.
Hot tendies with my coffee this
Oh, I have to. I have to turn it on, right? It's game day, I guess, right?
Noise!
There you go.
Next song request low. All I do is win, win, win.
What's up, DJ Khaled? Thanks for 1337. The jar's already broken. I mean, dude, Stream Elements needs. They hired someone new or something. They were like, hey, whatever we were doing, let's inverse it. They're doing so well for years. Let's just be terrible now. Okay. Oh man, imagine Bama losing now. That'd be bad.
Utrecht, son of Utrecht.
Utrecht, son of Utrecht. Thank you, Timbo. Yeah, great show. Amazing show. Last Kingdom, if you haven't seen it.
New Hey song greater than old Hey song.
There are mixed opinions on that. I mean, they're just different, man. They're different. Like, Black Plasma's Hey song has a bunch of different songs in it. It's a nice remix. This one's the original. Playing both of them in stream is perfectly adequate, right? Great Hey song, though, because during the Hey song, the whole Hey song, we've been hitting all-time highs. That's amazing. That was one of the best Hey songs we maybe ever had.
Bitcoin will blow to 99k to 109k before the top is in. Once you hear the regular Joe taking hella clones to buy Bitcoin or the market, then the market will correct to 40 to 50%.
Whoa, it's Whippy. Oh my god, dude. Is it the real Whippy from New York? Dude, what happened to you, man?
This is insane.
You were right, dude. We were like all trying to be like, Whippy was right about COVID crash, but you like disappeared, dude. So if you're the real Whippy from New York, come back to the Discord, dude. I'm sorry, hold on. Toronto Pumps, thanks for the Bitcoin contribution. This is insane. Yeah, most of our peers don't care, right? But you've noticed a lot of your peers have started caring, which is hilarious. Come on, we gonna hit this? Is it official? 61,321. What have we got? We did it. We literally did it. All right. So it is official now. The trade setup for Bitcoin has officially hit that first target. All right. March 5th. Here it is. Boom. Second target is 67,657. Unreal, right? Oh, that'll never happen, man.
I'm wanting a chance at the astronaut hat. Let's go.
Oh, I'm sure you do, Desert Bear Media. I'm sure everyone wants to see me look like a buffoon in the V-Chain Moonboyd hat. Okay. Bama won. Let's go, dude. Roll Tide. Alright. That's big, man. Whatever. I don't follow basketball much, but our team is amazing this year. They're number 6 in the country, which never, ever, ever happens, man. And before we are like a 1 seed and we lose like the second round of the tournament, though. Yeah, dude, Elon Musk, man. If you don't know, last night he tweeted this magic moment. I should have started the stream with that, but I don't think a lot of people would have got it. And then other people would be screaming, "Okay, Boomer," because that's a great song. Really old. So. And like maybe an hour and a half after he tweeted that, Bitcoin started to mark up. And it's been going ever since. So thank you, Elon, for that. You definitely, why would he tweet this? Did he know, or what's going on? Are they turning on a bot soon for just purchasing Bitcoin? Yeah, we got people from all around the world in here, all right? From Jersey, from New York, from Alabama, from Mexico, from Austria and Germany and France and England and Twitch, right? Australia, all over the place, man. Of course, Cali. I think the majority of the viewers are living in California, man. Michigan, Chile, Turkey, Bulgaria, Switzerland, Italy, right? Rome, Italy. Everywhere. Brazil, Chicago, you name it, man. Y'all are everywhere. And we're here because the people we know in real life don't really care about this stuff. Not like us. And their lives certainly haven't changed
What's the
from
chance
this whole cycle, right? How many people in here's lives have changed forever in insane ways because of this Bitcoin cycle? Raise your hand. Okay. Why can music, man? It might be terrible. The music might be awful. Might switch it. I'm gonna do that. Okay, man, so we're just, yeah, I know, got a couple of requests and stuff, but again, like, what do you want from me? Oh, I can't believe this guy's not looking at my stock request or Bitcoin pair request when Bitcoin's at $61,300 and I'm here live like 3 hours, 4 hours early. I mean, you can't be surprised, right?
Noise!
I'm gonna refresh the cache after this. Might just delete the freaking tip jar. Just keep so.
Joined the Patreon in January. Best streamer and community I've even been a part of. Keep up the good work. Hear you. Also, can you check BCH for me? Thank you.
We'll look at yeah, the real Bitcoin, dude. Sure. Thank you for the 20 super chat. I'm gonna refresh it. Wait. Do it after this one.
Andreas Johnson super chatted $80.19. We love you.
Or is that even real? No, I think it's now duplicate. Dude, it's I hate Stream Elements now. Wow. It's like they got hacked by Streamlabs or something, probably. At this point. It's almost like unusable.
Thanks much for teaching us repeatable TA. Not looking at news, YouTubers.
Rajesh, thanks for the 5. Yeah, dude, it was never about the news here. Now, news-driven catalysts are important, and they can oftentimes create big moves up and down, but most of the time, that doesn't happen, right? So we like focusing on the most of the time, right? Yeah, so news has its place. Like the news that Square bought $50 million worth of Bitcoin October 8th or 9th for their cash reserves, and October 19th when PayPal announced that they would begin mass adoption of allowing customers on PayPal, their 300 million user base, to buy and sell Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, right? Those news-driven catalysts. Look where we are now. Where was Bitcoin at that time? Where was Bitcoin that time? Way down here. Yep, way down here. October 19th. That was it, man. $11,900. I just remember watching CNBC, and they're like, it moved up like $1,000, $1,200 that day, and they're asking, the analysts were asking the other analysts, and they're like, no, I don't think it justifies this $1,000 move up, nah. And then, like, you know, I don't know, like a month or two later, they were talking about Bitcoin being priced. Like, oh yeah, I've been in Bitcoin. Like, okay. The same person, by the way. It's just funny, man. The bandwagon is growing. I mean, people that I never would have thought would care about crypto and Bitcoin are starting to care about crypto and Bitcoin because Bitcoin demands it, man. You understand? Bitcoin's demanding respect. It is the best performing asset on the planet. You know, we're talking about since it's, you know, inception, and then you'd be like, oh, but what about Mana, or what about this S coin this year that's done this? It's like, that's cool, dude, but will it do that for 12 years or 11 years? Probably not, like Bitcoin. What's up, Chaylin, dude? Graphics Jesus, man. Fine work you did. Check out his Rarible accounts. Rarible.com/Chaylin, where, you know, he's the one that, you know, full credit for the art he produced of me as Nobaleon. What's up, Whippy? It's the old Whippy. Wow, dude. Wow.
Whippy tip $30. Yes, it's the old Whippy, exciting times. Those who don't chase Bitcoin now and are holding from 5-6k range of BTC, congrats. However, also make sure to check the dollar, looks very bullish. I'll be coming to the Discord soon, just been traveling. Cheers.
Alright, Whippy man. Thanks for the 30, dude. And yeah, we'll see you soon, alright? Just hit me up, hit us up when you get back in the Discord. What's up, some more?
Bruh.
One-upping Whippy. Dang, dude, stole his thunder.
Gun Scott and BTC, thanks Mitch, and community love to all.
Guns God, BTC, and country, because without country we can't have guns, right? So thank you. Yes, I agree. Some more. Thank you. Thank y'all. Holy crap. Bitcoin's wilding out on a Saturday, March 13th. Just another historical day. What is the RSI? Relative Strength Index. It is an oscillator indicator that that signifies an asset being overbought or oversold. That's what an RSI is. Yeah, it compares the magnitude of recent gains to recent losses to determine overbought and oversold conditions, alright?
Bitcoin. SpaceX will actually return to Earth after takeoff.
Excuse me? What's up, Dewana? SpaceX and Bitcoin. SpaceX will actually return to Earth after takeoff. Yup. Well, I mean, Bitcoin left Earth back in like 2008 when it was at $0, right? So we're way beyond Earth for sure. Thank you. Again, I know there are requests and stuff, but it's like, don't be mad at me for doing a live price action stream and getting live price action instead of requests, right? So will we hit 65K in the coming days? It seems very possible right now with the supply crisis continuing. If you don't know, I think as of yesterday, like we hit like a multi-year low on supply on exchanges again. And but that's it all. That aggregate or that variable right there is so similar. It's starting to become so similar to the money supply, right? Like to where every single day it's hitting all-time highs. But since like the institutional FOMO's really started, the OTC market dried up for Bitcoin, it's just been like every day exchange supply hits multi-year lows. Michael Saylor, yesterday, dude, think about that. He bought, not yesterday, maybe 2 days ago, he bought $15 million worth of Bitcoin at, I think a cost basis of $57,150 or something. Look at it now. What is he up on that? Just dollar cost averaging, not really strategically buying at all. But I mean, maybe he was at different levels, but he just has complete conviction. That dude is treating Bitcoin in a way like Jesus, I guess. He has no doubt about it. That's the way he's been buying. Like crazy. I'm saying he's buying religiously. Get it? The question is, when will the how high does Bitcoin have to go before other institutions, I'm talking other major institutions like Apple or Oracle or another entity, right, before they actually start buying this? What would it take? How high does Bitcoin have to go before other municipalities like Miami start adopting Bitcoin as a payment method, where they're putting it in the pension fund, right? I mean, like, we've got to wonder, how high does Bitcoin have to go before these things occur? Oh, it has to go to 100K? He's at $1.1 million already on the $57,000 purchase a couple days ago. That's pretty nice ROI, man, I would declare. Gotta wonder, I mean, how high this thing can go, man. And how fast it can get there. I mean, it just feels like yesterday this asset was at 30K. I mean, not yesterday, but yestermonth. Yestermonth it was in the 30s. Here we go. We're threatening again for all-time highs. And you're there. You just hit all-time highs. 61,350. Dude, I'm just getting this Irwin coffee in me. It's my first cup, so I'm just, you know. I'm much more efficient with coffee in my veins. $61,420.
Is that a joint?
But now $61,450. All-time highs again. Bitcoin is now up $4,188 on the day. This asset is up 7.36% on the day. What more could you ask for? I mean, buying opportunities to dollar cost average. If you got in low, these were extremely important areas to continue to add. And as you can see, the parabolic run continues. Barely ever bought. Just 73, right? 73 on the RSI, where we've seen it go much, much higher. Running away right now. Maker finally waking up a little bit. Yeah, dude. I mean, some of these altcoins were really disappointing, and they're still kind of like disappointing because they're just trying to retake the losses they ensued yesterday and the day before. So, $61,500, all-time highs on Binance. We're staring at it. Coinbase 61,487 to sell all-time highs. We're just living the dream right now, Chad. Living a live price action all-time high pump every freaking minute. And you just broke 61,500 on Binance. $50 markup immediately. 61,588. And remember the 1272 VIP extension on Coinbase, 62,580.
How reliable do you find Elliott waves? That's my bread and butter. From what I've seen over the years, you're either Elliott or you're not.
I mean, like, harmonics are a form, like it's a variation of Elliott waves in the same category, so I don't really abide by Elliott waves much because I've devoted so much attention and time to harmonics. I just, to me, I mean, like, it could help maybe, but I think it might be a little redundant for me, and I know there are just so many ways that they don't. There's always like three different possibilities of what can happen at different levels on Elliott waves. I've read it. Just when you develop a system for swing trading, it's like, and it works, and it's tried and true, and it, you know, right, like we got the cake baking with those variables. I mean, you kind of like, why fix it if it's not broken type thing? So I'm sure Elliott waves can help people. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying I found my own way. But you, right, you can take some things that you're learning here and apply it to your own method. That's great, man. I think that's awesome. I think everyone should explore having their own system and stuff if it works for you. But at the same time, I'm just trying to bring together things, different aspects of TA, and bring it in-house, one roof, and teach y'all what I've learned, right, that works for me, so, and a lot of you now, right? So just, man, this is not stopping. 61,680 right there. That was an all-time high. Happy effing Saturday. Thanks to the 1,589 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, it's Bitcoin all-time high pump. Hit that like button, that bell. So we got 500 likes. We could double that in moments time. Just continuing, man. Every time I'm breathing and speaking to you, we're at the highest level we've ever seen in history, okay? 61,690 right there on Coinbase. Exceeding the first target trade setup, second target trade setup, $67,000 and change. So we're on the way.
Noise!
Since we, the informed, already know that BTC is on track for $100,000 by market cap/adoption alone, what would your most compelling argument be to help our friends and family to understand its importance for investment?
Thank you, Frank Castle. In the last 12 months, out of all the circulating supply of the US dollar that exists, 40% was created. 40% of that. That's what they need to know. Right? But you could also show them what a dollar got you 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and what a dollar gets you now. You can also show them that central banks all agree that digital currency is where we're going, where we're headed. Right? All of them, they agree. And Federal Reserve, they're going digital currency. I mean, do you really want to have an entity that can just, oh, we're going to raise your interest rates, we're going to lower their interest rates individually based on something you said, right? I want to be away from, I want to be separated from that system that currently owns society, everything right now, because it's so messed up. Just keep printing money, man. How do you print $1.9 trillion? You pretty much doubled, you just print it out of nowhere. It's double the size of the entire crypto market cap, right? Or at least the Bitcoin market cap. I don't know, man. I mean, like, that's kind of a good way to articulate to people what's happening. And that's what's happening, right? The stimulus checks are literally hitting people's...
Your most compelling argument be to help our friends
there has to be people complaining about this.
Noise!
Let's go, Larry and Gavin. Crown. Thanks, Mitch, for the education. Love, Patreon.
Wow, did stream die? Am I still here?
What's
Nothing dropped on my side. I don't. Am I still live?
SpaceX will
I'm back.
return to
I didn't know I
Earth
left.
after takeoff.
Thanks Mitch for teaching us repeatable TA. Not looking at news, YouTubers.
We're okay. Sorry about that. I don't know. Nope. Just add it to the infinite list of technical issues that always occur. All right. Yeah, we got new patrons. Let's thank y'all. You know, these patrons joined not when I was live. Well, okay, it was Ron Jeet R and Telesian T and Andrew H. Thank y'all for joining the Patreon the past 24 hours. The others joined yesterday, or at the last time I streamed. Thank y'all so much. Please be sure to stream the Patreon, the Discord. You got to do it. Do it or don't join. Thank you. The Discord, you have to. Even. That's it, yep. Yeah, chillin', dude. But don't rush it. This is one that has to be, like, incredible, right? Dude, I mean, you're at the highest level ever on Binance. 61,694 right there. I don't think we hit 700 yet. Yeah, we did. We hit 61,705 on Binance. There it is, all-time highs again. Every freaking minute, dude. And of course, Coinbase is hitting all-time highs as I'm speaking to you as well. So, Shorts getting liquidated hard. Hundreds of millions of shorts have got liquidated in the past 36 hours. Pretty sure. Hundreds of millions. Remember our Fibonacci. 1272, 62,408. So that's, you think that makes sense, right? Yeah, check out, is Scott Carney in the house? We've been talking about widespread panic and Grateful Dead. Evidently, Scott Carney's a huge Grateful Dead fan, if you didn't know that, so more respect gained, even though I didn't even know I could respect him anymore. Oh yeah, he's a deadhead. But I'm a spreadhead, so that's okay. Hey, it's Scott Carney, man. He says, yo. What's up, dude? How's Miami weather? I'm sure just as good, if not better, than the Bama weather. It's currently 78 degrees. Beautiful. 1.4 million shorts were liquidated in the last minute. Correct. Dude, it's so crazy, man. So in a 36-hour period, all 5 of the NFTs sold. Well, all 5 of the tokens of the one single NFT sold, and it's 1 Ethereum each. So it was no simple like, oh yeah, of course, dude. It was like $2 and a donkey. I mean, this was like, that's amazing, dude. So more of these high quality NFTs will be coming. The next one Shaylin's been working on, oh my god, dude, it's going to be nuts. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the next one though. If we're gonna make it a single copy, one copy, or if we're gonna mint multiple copies of it, because it's just gonna be, almost, it's like financially biblical in ways, where we're taking old and putting it with new, kind of like what we did with this recent one. I can't really bring up anything about, well, I can just say this, Elon Musk, okay? Elon Musk. Someone give me an update on what the $1,200 stimulus check that was posted about a year ago would be worth now. I mean, it's like, what, 12, 13,000 now? Because I know it was 10 before this markup, or this past few markups, right? Someone give me an update. Thanks. Auction the next one. Yeah, but like, problem with auctioning is I don't believe our community is acclimated enough. We don't have enough, like, I think there are plenty of people that would like to participate in it, but just haven't set up and gotten through the process of just getting a wallet and doing all that. So those people are going to be like penalized because we're so early in the NFT game that having a bidding war, they wouldn't be able to participate. And I'd like them to event, you know, I'd like enough time to go by to where they're like, oh, NFTs, all right, let me figure this out, you know. So it's around 11,000 now. Boom, dude, from 1,200 to 11,000 from a government handout. That's another thing you should tell your peers about, because the chances are they may have gotten one of those checks. You can just tell them. Tell them about like the velocity of money every single day for years now, and it's just getting worse and worse. Velocity of money is at its lowest level every single day, right? Meaning like the when you go to a gas station, you spend that money on gas, right? It goes to the clerk, right, or goes to the system of that gas station. That owner of the gas station then divvies that money out to employees, to vendors, and to pay his own bills at his house and stuff. And then that money from there goes to those vendors that then they have their own overhead. And then it goes on and on and on. That's at an all-time low. Like, it's that $1's ability to move on to the next person into the economy. I mean, that's another stat that you could tell people about. At the same time, you tell them about the stimulus check and the 40% of the current US dollars in circulation were created in the last 12 months alone. So I think that's all pretty good. Tell them to go to a restaurant and go out to eat and drink and see how much it costs. Yeah, 1,200, 12,000 ish. It's It's perfect, man. Oh, I mean, you can also just do M2. This is your money. Here it is. Never got. We were talking about 20K. It's never got there, right? Maybe. Nah, I never got to 20K. But this is your money printed. Wow, what a chart. Go long on that, right? But you should look at the acceleration last year, right? Where it was already crazy, but then it just straight line up, and it's still at such an elevated pace. The angle of ascent is nuts, right? What's up, Andreas? Oh wow, you're advertising for Bitcoin Casino? Interesting. Thanks for the 160, man. Thank you, dude. Yeah, Bitcoin Casino is a legend. To top Jesus, man. The single largest contribution of all time in this channel, this community, was BitcoinCasino.io. Top left of your screen if you can see that. So I don't think that'll ever be topped. There's no way. It's not possible. BitcoinStimulus.net is probably, you say that's what would give you the updates, all that, or on, what it'd be worth. But this is your, this is your wealth, right? This is your family. They worked hard to raise you, and then, you took off as a human being, as an adult, and started making money, and like your legacy, this has all been around for generations, and for, at least since 71, right? And it's stealing wealth from your estate. I mean, it's literally theft. Them printing money. It's devaluing your currency. So again, we talk about the people that have been victimized by all this. The financially illiterate are the ones that are suffering the most, that will suffer the most from all this, right? You didn't understand this, a little late, man. Because it's not only did Bitcoin have its crazy run, in the past year, it's been a lot of other, like, tech stocks. I mean, the past 365 days, if you were able to take advantage of it, of the markets, you could have changed your life forever to where you never have to work again. But you had to be kind of participating in markets before the COVID crash, before all that stuff happened, because when opportunity presents itself, it is far too late to prepare. So you don't want to be preparing during the time when the markups are happening, the life-changing wealth is occurring. You want to be prepared before the crash. So when all these setups happen at these low levels, these critical areas, these historical ice lines, the divergence, the variables, you're able to take your teachings, apply it, and then make that life-changing wealth. So there will always be another cycle, but there was something different about 2020 that was life-changing. And you may never get an opportunity like that again for the next 10 years, 20 years. Okay. Nevertheless, man, we win. Is this the second largest daily candle ever on Bitcoin? I haven't checked that. You would think definitely getting there. I mean, it's not closed yet. We got 3 hours, 10 minutes till the close. But yeah, I would say it's very, very close. You talking about the candle body or the wick included? Because this would be, I think, your largest candle ever, right? Talking about wick to wick. That's an 8,494. That is the Tesla announcement that they had acquired $1.5 billion of Bitcoin to add to their cash reserves. That candle, so 84.94. So we can just mimic this. Wait, yeah, we mimic it. What is this? Doesn't even look like it's close, right? Am I crazy here? Yeah, it's not even close, right? Yeah, you'd have to... Yeah, so that's what he's talking about, the second largest. So, price-wise, I don't know what percentage, but yeah, dude, I think that's close. It's close, man, right? You had a Pretty big one on the 1st, big one on the 19th. It looked very similar in size. But it's up there, man. It's up there as one of the most significant, largest candles ever. Sure. That's cool. Ah, dude, it's... Thank you, Stream Elements, for just being as awful as possible. That's not a real tip. Wait. Is it? Andreas? That actually... Nah. It can't be, can it? Did you tip twice? Because I... Nah, I think it's broken, dude. It's literally broken right now. I have no idea anymore. I'm getting gaslit. If you're going to tip me multiple times, don't tip me the same message, because I'm never going to know if it's actually another tip or fake. Okay. So it's not just Bitcoin doing things, man. Sorry, we've just been on it. It's pulling back a little bit. Maybe I can get to a couple of those requests or whatever. But I do want to look at the rest of the market. That's why I went live. It wasn't for, oh my God, I know people are going to tip me to look at assets on exchanges that are closed right now. But, I mean, Bitcoin Cash, though, I think that was a request. But, hey, man, hey, nice little fake out right there. And also a spring back test, too, from history. Definitely a spring back test, but also a fake out. If you were talking about maybe looking at like an ascending triangle, it broke out, and the target's 668 eventually. 617 is going to be an area where it could pull back, consolidate, or it could reverse there and back test the 550 breakout it had. It has not tested that, so that is always a possibility. But eventually, just the size of the structure, the way we size a Bitcoin, 668. Majorly underperforming. Think about, I mean, this is a bullish alternate bat pattern. One of Scott Carney's, all right, and this was my first bullish alternate bat I identified ever. So
BTC is a scam.
Sacred.
Jackpot, jackpot, jackpot.
What's up, Sheeter Piff, coming in from Schmort Morgan, Alabama, right? Am I right? Thank you, dude, for the 25. Our team did it, man. We won. We beat Tennessee. Get out your cigars. Screw Tennessee. Sorry, you get it. Don't be offended. It's just a thing. It's a rivalry. Not in football. It used to be a rivalry in football. And now it's like 14 years in a row of just Bama destroying Tennessee. So there's nothing to talk about. I mean, it had a reaction low, a reversal low, ascending triangle at near the PCZ, lower risk areas, and it's now broken out. And 617 is going to be a checkpoint. If you can break that, the 100% measure move of the ascending triangle breakout would be 668. If you're talking about secondary and third targets, I think a secondary target would be 752, which is the top of the pattern, which is a common, I mean, it's a profit-taking level, a Casey Stubbs level, right? I mean, CNA gets the TNA. Huh? Yeah. Because Tendies get the TNA, all right? Let's see. I'm trying to read here. Everything's all bugged out. Okay, let's let me pull it up real quick. Just, I don't want to... Give me a sec. What? CWRK. OTC. Not a very good request, okay? This is what you don't want to do. If you want to spend your hard-earned money to contribute to the stream, I always am grateful. But I want you to get the best value out of your contribution to me, right? And I think you get the best value contributing to the stream when you apply the technical analysis that I teach here to an asset that has not yet done what CWRK has done, right? If you would have asked this about this asset back in early March, 8th, 9th, 10th, I would have said, hey man, this asset is back testing an old resistance as support. Holding it is above it currently. Hidden bullish divergence. Impending price action continuation. The upside on both oscillators. Right? That's really easy to manage risk. Now it's over. Anonymous was cool. But wait, is it BigOneCasino.io or is it just anonymous?
$29.45. Let's go. 0.00990000 BTC.
Thank you for the BTC, Anonymous. I don't know if it's actually you, Bitcoin Casino, but dude, thanks so much for that 975833. That is appreciated quite well. So thank you, man. If it's you, all right. Could we do a happy customer, happy Bitcoin Casino customer? I don't know. Thank you, dude. So, right? I mean, you have like nice doji reversal potentially. It was just the fact that you fell below it, you rallied, just like Ethereum falling below 1386, 1420. It never closed below that ice line, so it was never a bearish breakout. It was to stop people out because that is a strategic area, right? That wick was so low that there was no way anyone who was doing TA the right way would have not gotten stopped out probably before rallied. So it was all about, you got to monitor these. If it gets back above it, you got to say, hey man, it failed to break out. Market participants could not push this lower than that ice line. So that's bullish. Kind of reminds me of Bitcoin at 30K a little bit, right? Too. Anyway, no, it wasn't just that. It was like supply line was broken, right? There's a supply line right there, 1 and 2, and it's gone. So we could do Fibonacci to see, is it at a 1618 here? So 1414, one of them. Yep, between the 1414 and 1618, that'd be like areas that if one got in at the strategic area, one could be taking some profit, right? 278 and 307. But it's not my fault that this asset was requested, and we're looking at it in hindsight now. I can't. How many assets have we looked at where it's not hindsight, where it's looking like this? Like there were a couple. There's a current new trade setup that's like this, and it hasn't taken off yet. So here, hindsight TA is all we can do when the request is like this, right? So don't be mad at me. Thank you. See if there are any more. Let me go ahead to Bitcoin while I'm looking. Up again, 7.71%, like it was a joke. First target trade setup hit officially. It's amazing. Oh, I don't think Gavin's here, dude. Gavin's on his yacht somewhere, probably. That was Corey, you were saying that. I think we're actually good. Oh, what's the chance of spaceship stream? No, there's no chance of a spaceship stream, unfortunately, until I move into my new place. I've converged my two computers into one. It's now a super computer, ultra computer. But I don't have the green screen and all that, and I haven't set up interchanging.
Hey Mitch, can you take a look at Dropbox?
Wow, of all things. Yep, there it is. Pending Patreon. If you want to learn how to apply traditional technical analysis to markets my way, right? Join the Patreon is the best way to do that, for sure. And you get access to one of the most active and wholesome and educational and high quality communities that exist in crypto or trading, for that matter. Right? All 1,282 patrons would attest to that. Okay. And that value is in the Discord, the premium Discord. Super duper computer, exactly. Absolutely.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Is it the first time I ever stood on stream? Someone said earlier. No, I've stood on stream multiple times before. Took like an $8,000 contribution last time though.
Looking for a Clove to rebound?
kidding.
Can you take a look?
Desert Bird Media. Yeah. People are looking at it. I think it hit like a 1272 fib extension or something. Yeah, that one was awful, man. Clove. Dropbox is a trade setup. A month and a half ago or so, hit one of the targets. It hit 2 targets. I don't know if it's the 3rd yet. We'll see. It was the dragon. And there it is. What, dude? Oh my god, this one's nuts. Look at this. Not much you can do. Things happen. But this trade setup on Dropbox was posted January 26th. It was a perfect dragon. All right, 2 feet, the spine, the head, the hump. Add a critical ice line from history. Well, on the daily anyway. It was the first time, right? So it had ever been created. That was why I had plotted it there. That's how you normally do ice lines. But look at this. First 2 targets hit. Then the crazy volatility on the markets. Look what it does. It dumps all the way back down to that area, and you get the stop out after the second target, right? And then it holds that same area and then runs again. It ends up becoming like a major daily double bottom or something, right? But eventually that 3rd target is broken. I think, was that all-time highs? I can't remember. No, it was just a major ice line you're above. That's great. Big deal right there on Dropbox. Yeah, there could be much higher prices in store for Dropbox. DBX. That's what happened, man. Freaking volatility can kill setups. But again, you got 2 of the 3. Whatever, right? So you hit that 1618 too, which is so amazing about it. Yeah, dude, Dropbox to me looks amazing. Like, Dropbox, anything above 2650. I mean, I'm thinking eventually Dropbox could see 3420. Like, it's at an area now that, yeah, this trade setup played out or whatever, it's over, but you can now kind of manage your risk pretty well above 2623. And one could have a stop below those previous peaks, December 23rd and the 9th, right? Have a stop down there. So you get a little bit of leeway if it does pull back. But I'm telling you, I mean, the history on Dropbox, kind of between $27.79 and $34 is straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. So why could it eventually not go to $34 if it breaks $27.79? That's pretty amazing, right? And again, it turned into something much greater than this mini dragon, 4-hour dragon. It turned into like a double bottom. 1 bottom, 2 bottoms that obviously has not hit anywhere close to the measured move. I think the measured moves of it like $30, $31 or higher. So, but with historical context, 34.20 you would think. And look, the momentum shifting. Like, look, the low, the lower low, the lowest low, then the higher low, right? The spring back test, another higher low. Just like before. So very, you take away a lot of this chop I have here. Very symmetrical looking structure. Pretty good. So, yep, $34 in time if $26 holds long enough. Okay. Upside on Dropbox, up 6% on Friday. Beautiful. Beautiful, dude. So we're going up and down. We're up and down, man. We're at 61,545 off the all-time high, but just hit. I mean, the all-time high is $61,788.45. Trying to juggle these requests. Yeah, so this was the issue when we were looking at Clove health here. Oh yeah, we revisited this. So if you're talking about a harmonic of some sort, The 100%, this is a bearish crab pattern. Standard bearish crab pattern where there is no zone, like Fibonacci zone of where the target is. The actual PCZ is the 1618 on Clove. So what I'm thinking, if it's gonna actually ever hit that, it's rallying off the 1414. That's great. Didn't have divergence at all really when it rallied. It's just, what do you call it? It's like a relief rally, a reaction off a fib node, fib extension. But if it rallies more, hits what was once resistance, or what was once support as resistance before selling off to make a slightly lower low, and then that's when you get that bullish divergence, and you're actually getting to the pattern completion zone of the bullish crab pattern. So never the PCZ, and there's only one bottom, so market participants have no idea if the bottom's in, and market participants like waiting for confirmation, and confirmation can, this is how you could get confirmation: one bottom, a lower low, and that could be your reversal low, to where eventually after that, that's where a much more substantial markup could happen, right? On Clover Health. Yeah, it was a failed Gartley, market dumped, like there's a scar across almost the whole market of that volatility. This one just got beat down. All right, that's your Clove Health going back to crypto. Are we cool? I think we got through those requests for the most part. Maybe, I think JR tipped for an actual Bitcoin pair. Was it VeChain to BTC? I'm checking here. Oh god, I have to look at that one too. Crap. So it's okay though, I mean, because like what's going on? I mean, Bitcoin's not pumping literally right now. It was. It had been. Okay, let's see here. So, what is it that's so intriguing about this asset?
Did we ever look at stake?
Oh no, we'll look at it. So there were more than, yeah, stake and open and the BTC pair. So this asset OPEN, Open Door Technologies, hit an ice line, obviously a congestion area from September, October, and November of last year, and there were obviously scalpers and limit buys set up there. Whereas you can see after you hit it, and in a 4-hour period or less than 4 hours probably, you got a nice reaction and a reversal. And look where it's at. You closed the week at another critical area, a high from October 15th last year. So there was no edge, not really, nothing on the 4-hour that was implying upside. It just happened, right? Scalpers, it happens. So if you ever broke $27, $32 your target, and then $36.84 after that, I don't know if that's going to happen, right? I mean, it just doesn't have. Right, we're always looking for that confirmation low. We only have one low here, right? So we would also say maybe there is a supply line right here. So maybe you're in like some sort of reaccumulation structure, some sort of Wyckoff. If you can jump across the creek, then the probability would increase. I think that you would eventually see all-time highs, 36.84. Well, you haven't broken a supply line, nor have you broken the ice line. So those two resistance points converge. So you have confluence between two different resistance points. X marks the spot, right? You haven't broken it. And there wasn't an edge, really, on the reversal. So what if it goes down again? You break down one more time, you test 1608, 1760 again, you're at a confirmation low level. That might be an area for a strategic long. Okay, down here on a second test, not the first one. The scalpers, the first one. Swing traders, investors, second one. Second bottom, all right? That's open. Did you say stake? Look at stake while Bitcoin's just cooling off a little bit, still at very high levels, still up $4,254. 7.4%, incredible. Not your largest candle of all time yet. It's beautiful. Oh, I mean, it's looking like, what did it do? It held the demand line it held the ice line a lot. It took forever. Oh, is that actually? Oh, I know. I use Rarible, but is that chartable? That's amazing. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Look at it. So not skate. Steak. I was thinking cake too. Steak cake. Once it breaks $28, it could have the same reaction it did when it broke it and hit $42, right? There is nothing above $28 except straight up, straight down. Straight up, straight down. So if you break $28, it could go straight up to $42 again. That's it. It was looking kind of, I don't know, man. Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. Depending on Bitcoin, it's looking like okay again. You're just at a very insanely critical area, and it's all about the ifs. Can you break this zone? If you can, lots of upside in store. Not even joking, okay? Steak, not bad. Big one pulling back, 61,245. Still amazing looking. That's steak. You break this, you go there, most likely. Yeah, it was that BTC. That chart looks very good, man, actually. Look at this, dude. Wow. You know, BTC pair. That's a bullish bat pattern. Eyeballing it like easy. Look at this. XA, B, C, D. Easiest looking. I mean, this is perfect. This is literally out of Scott Carney's textbook right there. I mean, that would be it, right? Perfect. 80% retrace on B, lower high, and an 886. Not, and you were blessed with what? You had your reaction low, and you got your reversal low, or I like calling it the confirmation low. Our participants gain confirmation that this is an actual bottom. 1 and 2. Perfect. Is there any ice line to hold it? Yep, so what happens there? It's like double toppy, I guess, a little bearish divergence there, but anything above 98 Satoshis is really good for VeChain to BTC, and this could imply much higher prices. It's been there before, right? I mean, I would think anything above 98 Satoshis would eventually lead one to 157 Satoshis, all right? Hasn't quite happened yet. We'll really love to see, I love seeing this accumulation. I'm sure we're probably in a really nice looking channel right now, an uptrend of some sort. Oh, we anchor this. Just don't want it to. Like this. Kind of tough because you're like, yeah, 1 and 2, and then up thrust and more up thrusting. You're back in the channel. I mean, that's just kind of what's going on. But more importantly, it's just kind of like one bottom, a second bottom. If you measured that, like a measured move, sure you can do that. It's the size of the range you were in either way. I mean, right, close. Getting pretty close to 157. It's at 147. But I mean, like, the measure move is just a way for a trader to gauge how to take profit. In my opinion, with historical context, that would be the target, 157. All right, on VeChain. And then above that, of course, C and A. Right? Those are just targets for any harmonic, right? C and A. 196, 237. If you're going to actually hit Casey Stubbs targets, okay? That's it. VeChain to BTC, great looking structure, great double bottom, higher prices being implied. You already got them, but they could be continuing. All right, that's it for VET to BTC, obligatory. It is, yeah. Educational chart, despite anything.
Hey Mitch. Ada has held the line for now, thanks to BTC or just thank God. Can we please check SEM/USD? Thank you, smiley face.
I think we looked at it the other day. Thank you, man. Yep. Wow, Rarible is actually on Poloniex, and that's it. Wow, dude, coupled handle much. Oh, I've been here before. I've been here. Look, dude, that's crazy. When it broke that down sloping channel I had, it just stayed side. It never like went lower. It just went sideways and then just started marking up. Hey, you gotta wonder, a cup with handle? Very possible. Very possible here on the 4 hour anyway. Not very liquid, I don't think, at all. So it's trying to hold on to where traders set it up their highest level of all time, February 15th. That's the big point that it's trying to hold. No value really. $61,030 on Bitcoin, pulling back continuously. And going down. Not really sure how to plot this. Might need more data here, but anything above $30 is really good. Really bullish. There, and that's all the history we have, really, right? We don't have much beyond that. So you can clearly see. I mean, like, if you don't hold $30, you could. There's nothing preventing this asset from falling to $22.75, which would be bad, right? You wouldn't want that. So I just think that it's a higher high when you're cupping, which is always a stronger potential cup with handle. Dang, dude, Bitcoin's now under $61,000. But look at the daily. It looks amazing still. It looks so good. Like, you can barely even tell that it just fell below 61K. Only after hitting the target of the trade setup. So I think if it ever like held or something, I mean, pretty easy. I would think it would just be set up, sized up like this. Like, that would be how it would be targeted if it kept going higher. But it may not, right? If it falls below 30, you might be in trouble here. Or it may go down to the 200 moving average, right? And stop at 22.75 before making a higher low and going again. So if Rarible was actually maybe to couple with handle, $54 could be a target in time. It's not the best, not the worst. Okay. What's up, Alex, man? Yeah, we'll look at that after Nemesis. Oh my god.
//USD if you haven't today.
Is it Nemesis?
If so, just let me know and you'll find it on playback.
No, we'll look at it. Hold on a sec. Thank you, Alex. Where was it? I can't remember if it was Nemesis or it was something else. Was it XCM or was it... Yeah, dude, like, I don't even know what to tell you. Except, I think when we looked at it, it didn't look good. It was like, why are we even requesting this now? Look what it's done. This is what's going to happen to a lot of altcoins eventually, dude. The parabolic run it was on, it broke. Look at this parabolic run. I think it's just another chart I'm looking at. It was incredible, man. Look at that. And once it broke, dude, right back. Oh god, here we go again.
//USD if you haven't today.
Where'd it go? An area that makes a lot more sense where it's lower risk, right? A zone, 27 to 32 cents. This might have been news driven, something they got hacked or something. I mean, that's normally how these bad moves down happen. But man, like, once that broke, dude, straight down. What's up, Misfit?
Red mug just got here. I'm dying.
You're dying? Well, drink from the grail of the mug, the bread mug, and you shall be cleansed, and you will be live again. Thank you. Jesus chimes. So you're down at the dead middle between kind of a zone, right? Clearly see 32 cents, 27 cents, but above it is 43 cents, right? A high and lows, right? Resistance, support. That's it. That's all you have up here. So there's no edge. So this is not a really good one to look at for requests because the dump just happened. We need far more data before it can be implied that the sellers are exhausted yet. You have no idea. It's just really oversold. So it might rally to 43 cents to test it as resistance like it's done before dumping again to maybe get a double bottom down in this zone. But yeah, it could be at low risk areas eventually. Yeah. Okay, does that help? Nemesis wrecked. Don't know why. Don't know why. Anyone know why this happened? Because no other alts really look like this. So big ol' in the chat. A dash for Alex. That was amazing. I mean, it looks so good. Like, wow, more hidden bullish divergence. It's gone positive, right? Hidden divergence, triple MACD, hidden bullish divergence. Okay. Continuation implied 1 valley, 2 valley, 3 valleys. It's more like 3 rising valleys. Whoa, dude. We got ourselves a potential 3 rising valleys. A really good looking one on Dash that could usher in a very nice markup. I'm not kidding. Look at this. It's manifested. It's evolved into something amazing looking. Okay. Confirmation line is this second peak, right? You have always on 3 rising valleys. You have 3 valleys and 2 peaks. 2 discernible peaks. The second peak is higher than the first one. You got that. Okay. You ever break above this 250, 255 area? Moontime, probably. All right, moontime. Wow, 3 rising valleys on Dash, potential 3 rising valleys. It is not a confirmed structure or pattern until you break the confirmation line, which we're $12 away or so, right? Should be visible on the daily. Wow, Dash looks amazing. Holy crap. If this plays, if TA is respected, this is probably going up to 336 again. Yep. Here's how we measure the potential pattern. We've seen them play out time and time again across markets. And this would be your target. $319, chat, on Dash, the US dollar. Very, very good.
Look here! Look, listen!
I love it. I like it a lot. All right, that's it. You break 250, 255. You got a little historical support resistance there. So it's like that is the confirmation line, confirmation zone. You break 255, you're probably going to 319. All right, that's it on Dash. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Upside implied. There you go, Alex. Great stuff. It was like inverse head and shoulder stuff, but it's now morphed and turned into something as good, if not better. Classic accumulation pattern. Inverse head and shoulders is one level of accumulation, right? Oh, one higher low. That's not as strong, in my opinion, as 3 consecutive higher lows that are proportionate to each other, with the macro being bullish. That I like 3 rising valley. I think it's a stronger bullish reversal pattern or continuation pattern. But we will see, right? All a game of probabilities, nothing is certain, ever. Yeah, we just develop more development, more data, you know, so. I'm telling you, do Dash. I have to play it. It's this on Dash. Tom, I'm standing outside of the Dash to US dollar pairing chart, and potential 3 rising valleys classic accumulation pattern is developed, and it's mature, and everything is ready except the impulse up. That's the only thing that hasn't happened on Dash yet, is that major impulse up. So are we Coolio 61,000? 262
Bow to your
on
sensei.
Binance. Beautiful, dude. Second largest candle of all time, kind of. Yep. Only behind Elon Musk announcement of Tesla. 1.5 billion cash reserves. Okay. Hey, a hidden bullish divergence. What'd it do, dude? Oh, TA was respected. Life of Jesus, man. Thanks for the 1,500 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, this Bitcoin all-time high pump, hit that like button, that bell sub. You realize we get 1,000 likes in seconds if y'all wanted. I don't know how we could have an early day stream, live price action stream, all-time highs, and not get 1,000 likes. That would be sacrilege. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. So, remember that time, chat? Remember that time Kai, literally yesterday, the day before, back-tested the major congestion area that we've had plotted here forever? Remember when it back-tested it, showed hidden bullish divergence off of it, and it's now up 68% today? Remember its own little three rising valleys? Kai. Cardia chain token. Respecting the TA so well. Unbelievably well. This is what it means. Classic Wyckoffean stuff, man. When you break above a critical area where there's no data but straight up, and then you back test it, that's a signal. That's literally a signal for market participants to take longs. Because this is what can happen, especially in illiquid crypto market. All right. Wapiti, thank you so much for joining the Patreon just now. Please be sure to sing with the Patreon, the Discord. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. That's the big one though. That's like nothing's doing. I mean, besides Mana and Kai. The front runner moon charts, but I mean it's not like you don't have like CRV up 13%, DNT all up double digit percentage points, LRC up 12%. So you oh wow, WRX up 30. That's another trade setup. Hit that target, pulled back kind of below the stop, then went again, pulled a Dropbox, and look at it now, man. All right, remember when you break above resistance points, then you back test the mass supports, what can happen? They run up to the next resistance points, and then if they hold, they can go back down and hold again. What happens if they hold? Well, then they can go much, much higher. But this one's gone, dude. Literally gone. Both targets, I mean, the second one hit too, so what an uptrend, man. Remember how it all started for WRX? Anyone remember the major double bottom down here? Man, it feels like August again. Remember that when in August when all these altcoins were going insane, more insane than they had been even recently in the previous run for the altcoins. Running at a faster pace anyway. Almost out of this coffee, man. Supply crisis going on, man. VChain doing things soundbite comes from the Hodge brothers. Alright, man, just trying to keep things kind of fresh. I mean, I've been live now for 2 hours, so yeah, you get it right. Yeah. Some of these coins, dude. Like, look at BAT. Maybe this trade setup. It hit 2 of the 3 targets. What's the third target? 108. I think you're going there. If you break, I mean, look at this cup, mini cup with handle stuff, continuation stuff after the 3 rising valleys. Remember, 3 rising valleys we just saw on Dash in its development. It's not there yet. It hasn't broken out. Look what happened to BAT when it developed this. It broke, hit the target, and broke above it, and it only hit the second target March 10th. But pulling back to what, 75 cents? That's an ice line from history. It held it.
Thanks, Mitch.
Next target's 87 cents again, but then $1.08 after that. So, you know, yep, it does. VeChain Thor is the gas of VeChain. Correct. Thank you for the 9 contribution. So we got 61,140. I don't know, man. Probably gonna wrap it up. I mean, it's not really like that lit at all. It's not that crazy. It's like, Saturday. Not a good time for Bitcoin to be pumping. Most people are out picnicking and rowboating and, you know, whatever they're doing, smoking doobies. Okay. But I'm very, very pleased with Bitcoin's performance despite anything. Where we broke that 60K like a hot knife through butter and we're still well above it.
How does Aave look like? Thanks.
Hi Isaac, if you're going to request assets, please read the description below before you request. Thank you. $20 minimum for request. Whoops. Doge is also looking pretty good, if you can even believe it. Doge off the Gartley. Consecutive. Oh man, dude, this is like in its own way. 3 rising valleys. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm not kidding on Doge showing classic accumulation in an uptrend, a very strong uptrend, and it's been consolidating since February, late February. I'm telling you, when Doge breaks 6.3 cents, chat, listen to me. This is going to be, Elon will probably be tweeting. He might be the thing that gets you to break the resistance of 6.3 cents. But once 6.3 cents gets broken, I would think that Doge is going up to 8 cents very fast. Not kidding. Yeah, I know, it's a joke. But at the same time, on the technicals, it's not a joke at all. There is no joke on the technicals. It's serious. And it's super bullish. Okay? You're being warned on Doge right now. Like, everything's safe above 5.3 cents. Everything above 5.3 cents means eventually 8.3 cents. That's it. 1 valley, 2 valleys. I'm seeing 3 valleys. And it's been, again, going on for 3 weeks. And you do not ignore Garleys. You just don't. You don't ignore. I don't care if it's like this. Yeah, you can't ignore it. It's so real. 8.3 cents is the target on Doge. I'll talk to you when we get there. All right? Okay. Got to break 6.3 cents, but the way it's setting up seems very probable. All right. Doge. What was that? Yep, a Geki man it is.
Is that a joint?
It is, man. All right, dude. That's all I can do for you. I can't. There's nothing else I can do. Okay. What's so weird about the Rarible? This didn't exist before, but like it says 5 in stock. I don't know why it says that now, because they're literally 0. You can't buy this anymore. Items not for sale. Someone placed a bid on it last night. I don't know why, but it's just confusing once I guess it sells out. Anyone got an idea why? Maybe they need to fix that probably. Okay. That's it, dude. That's it for me. All right. Thanks everyone for coming out. Appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions. Patreon.com/MinishRateTA. If you want to support the stream in the most epic way, you join that, where we have 1,282 patrons, getting close to a record number. So the record was like 1327 or something. All right. Trade setups, education, and you're tapped into the most informed and active and wholesome and educational community that exists pretty much in this space. So I'll be back. Thanks for coming out. Until next time, respect the TA.